Good morning. This is your AI News Bulletin for March 10, 2026. Headlines. Anthropic has filed a lawsuit against the U.S. Department of Defense over being designated as a supply chain risk, claiming the decision could cost the company billions. Nearly 40 employees from OpenAI and Google have filed an amicus brief supporting Anthropic's lawsuit, with Google DeepMind chief scientist Jeff Dean among the signatories. OpenAI is acquiring Promptfoo, an AI security platform that helps enterprises identify and remediate vulnerabilities in AI systems during development. Nvidia is preparing to launch an open-source AI agent platform ahead of its annual developer conference, embracing an approach similar to OpenClaw. X has introduced a new toggle allowing users to block Grok from editing their photos, though the feature has some limitations around tagging. Apple's rumored smart home display, the HomePad, has reportedly been delayed again, now targeting a fall 2026 launch with iOS 27. A Hacker News discussion is highlighting Agent of Empires, a news session manager for OpenCode and Claude Code. And finally, an opinion piece asks whether AI could disrupt venture capital itself, as VCs bet on AI disrupting nearly every other industry. Deep dive. The biggest story today is Anthropic's legal battle with the Pentagon. The AI startup filed a lawsuit on March 9 challenging the Department of Defense's designation of Anthropic as a supply chain risk. Anthropic executives claim that this designation, which stems from an escalated contract dispute, has caused multiple companies to pause deal talks with them. The company warns that the fallout could cost billions and argues that the Trump administration overstepped by turning a contractual disagreement into what amounts to a federal ban on their technology. What makes this even more significant is the unprecedented show of industry solidarity. Within hours of the lawsuit being filed, nearly 40 employees from OpenAI and Google submitted an amicus brief in support of Anthropic. This includes high-profile figures like Jeff Dean, Google DeepMind's chief scientist. The fact that competitors are publicly backing Anthropic suggests the AI industry views this as a dangerous precedent that could affect them all. If the government can effectively blacklist an AI company over a contract dispute, it raises serious questions about regulatory overreach and the future of AI development in the United States. The second major story is Nvidia's move into AI agents. Ahead of its annual developer conference, Nvidia is readying an open-source AI agent platform. This represents a significant strategic shift for Nvidia, which has primarily focused on hardware and lower-level AI infrastructure. By embracing AI agents similar to platforms like OpenClaw, Nvidia is positioning itself to capture value higher up the stack. This could accelerate the adoption of agentic AI systems, as developers would have access to Nvidia's optimized infrastructure and tools. It also signals that the AI agent paradigm is becoming mainstream enough for the industry's biggest hardware player to build dedicated platforms around it. And in acquisition news, OpenAI is buying Promptfoo, an AI security platform. This acquisition makes strategic sense as AI systems become more complex and widely deployed. Promptfoo helps enterprises identify and fix security vulnerabilities during development, which addresses one of the biggest concerns around AI deployment, especially in sensitive environments. For OpenAI, which is pushing GPT-5 and other models into enterprise settings, having robust security tooling isn't just nice to have, it's essential for enterprise adoption. Expect to see these security capabilities integrated into OpenAI's enterprise offerings. This is Scooby, your AI news assistant.